majority of people unhappy? Why is there so much violence in families, neighborhoods, cities, and nations? Why are people so angry? You may be thinking these things happen because of sin. You may say, people are sinful, that is the problem. I agree in theory, but would like to approach the problem from a practical viewpoint that we all deal with daily. I firmly believe the root of all these issues and many others is selfishness. Selfishness is, of course, the outworking of sin. It is a person saying, I want what I want, and I am going to do whatever I need to do to get it. Sin exists whenever a person goes against God and His ways. We tend to live backward, exactly opposite of the way we should live. We live for ourselves, and yet we never seem to end up with what satisfies us. We should live for others and learn the wonderful secret that what we give away comes back to us multiplied many times over. I like the way a famous doctor named Luke put it. Give away your life. You'll find life given back. But not merely given back with bonus and blessing. Giving, not getting, is the way. Generosity begets generosity. Luke chapter 6, verse 38, the Message. In many societies, owning, possessing, and controlling have become people's number one goal. Everyone wants to be number one, which automatically indicates that a lot of people will be disappointed, since only one can be number one at any time in any given area. Only one person can be the number one runner in the world. Only one can be the president of the company or the best-known actor or actress on stage or screen. Only one can be the top author or the best painter in the world. While I believe we should all be goal-oriented and do our best, I don't believe we should want everything for ourselves and care nothing about other people. I have lived for 65 years, and I suppose that alone qualifies me to know a few things. At least I have lived long enough to have tried a variety of ways to be happy and have discovered by virtue of elimination what works and what does not. Selfishness does not make life work the way it was intended to work and is definitely not God's will for mankind. I believe I can prove that selfishness is indeed the major problem we face today worldwide, and an aggressive movement to eliminate it is our answer. We need to declare war on selfishness. We need a love revolution. Love must be more than a theory or a word. It has to be action. It must be seen and felt. God is love. Love is and has always been His idea. He came to love us, to teach us how to love Him, and to teach us how to love ourselves and others. When we do this, life is beautiful. When we don't, nothing works properly. Love is the answer to selfishness because love gives while selfishness takes. We must be delivered from ourselves, and Jesus came for that very purpose, as we see in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 15. And He died for all, so that all who live might live no longer to and for themselves, but to and for Him who died and was raised again for their sake. Recently, as I was pondering all the terrible problems in the world, such as millions of starving children, AIDS, war, oppression, human trafficking, incest, and much more, I asked God, how can you stand to see all that goes on in the world and do nothing? I heard God say in my spirit, I work through people. I am waiting for my people to rise up and do something. You may be thinking, as millions of others do, I know the world has problems, but they are so massive, what can I do that will make a difference? That is exactly the kind of thinking that has kept us paralyzed while evil has continued to triumph. We must stop thinking about what we cannot do and begin to do what we can do. In this audiobook, I and some guest writers I have invited to join me will share with you many ideas and ways you can be part of a new